Once upon a time in a land called Judea, there lived a man known as the Good Samaritan. His heart was filled with kindness, like a bright light that shone wherever he went. He believed that being kind was the most important thing in the world. Now there was a dangerous road that stretched from Jerusalem to Jericho. It was rocky and winding, and many travelers feared to tread upon it because it was plagued by bandits and thieves. One day, a man set out on this treacherous journey. As he walked, he was suddenly attacked by bandits. They took all his belongings, beat him up badly, and left him lying by the side of the road, barely alive. He was in desperate need of help. Soon, a priest came walking down the road. The injured man felt a flicker of hope in his heart. "Surely the priest will help me," he thought. But to his dismay, the priest crossed to the other side of the road and continued on his way. He was afraid of getting dirty or being late for his prayers. The injured man's hope began to fade. But then another traveler approached. This time it was a Levite, a respected member of the community. The injured man pleaded for help with his eyes. But just like the priest before him, the Levite walked past without stopping, ignoring the injured man's cries. At this point, the injured man felt as if all hope was lost. But then out of the corner of his eye, he saw someone else coming down the road. It was a Samaritan. Now it's important to know that in those days Samaritans and Jews didn't get along. They had been enemies for a long time because of their differences in beliefs. But despite this, the Samaritan stopped when he saw the injured man. His heart was filled with compassion. He didn't care about the old grudges between their peoples. All he saw was someone in need of help. So he rushed to the injured man's side. The Samaritan cleaned the man's wounds with oil and wine. He bandaged him up as best as he could and lifted him onto his own horse. Then, he took him to an inn where he could rest and recover. The Samaritan stayed with the injured man all through the night, making sure he was comfortable and cared for. In the morning, when it was time for the Samaritan to continue his journey, he gave money to the innkeeper. He told the innkeeper to take care of the injured man and promised to come back and pay any extra expenses. Thanks to the Samaritan's kindness, the injured man survived. He was able to return home to his family and friends. And from that day on, he remembered the lesson he had learned. That kindness knows no boundaries. The story of the Good Samaritan teaches us that it doesn't matter who someone is or where they come from. What matters is that we treat each other with kindness and compassion. In a world where it's easy to ignore the suffering of others, the Good Samaritan reminds us of the importance of reaching out a helping hand, even to those who may be different from us. So let's all strive to be like the Good Samaritan, spreading kindness and love wherever we go. After all, as the saying goes, kindness is an outfit that looks good on everyone. Here at Facts and Tales is where you get the best Christian stories for your kids and get to know about Christian facts you never knew existed. It's a safe zone. We love you here. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.